Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Burker98 coming to the rankings video. It is time to go over the warp speed players. Who is the best? Who do I feel like is the must make? First of all, I want to say they're all must makes. If there's a player you like over other players personally, make that player, because all these cards are unbelievable, but there are cards that are better than others. So if you're looking for the best cards, I've got the ranking for you here. Honestly, I think you should try to make as many as you can. If you can make all of them, make all of them. Not everyone can make all of them. So this is the ranking order from using them on who I think is the best. But let's dive into it. Let's see these cards on my team, what they look like with their abilities and synergies, and how they're performing so far, and what I have learned from these guys on the ice. But let's get into it. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Leave in the comment section down below who's your top three, because I really love to hear the different opinions on who people have as their top three. But let's dive into it. I hope you enjoy it. So as you see here, my team is stacked with the fast players, right? The warp speed players. We got Montour, we got Sanderson, we got Niedermeyer, we got Tippett, Nikas, Guerin, Modano, and Bondra. You might be asking, why is Nikas on the third line? That is just simply because he was week one. I have gotten to play with him, so I have a good opinion of him, and I wanted to get the other two in big minutes to see what they were like. So we've got these guys. Now, what are we going to talk about in the way of, who's the best? I'm going to show you the two that I haven't made so far that I am currently working on, and why I haven't made them yet. So I haven't made Adam Fantilli yet. As you can see, Adam Fantilli. Words are hard. I haven't made Adam Fantilli yet because, as you can see, I only have 5,300 coins, right? I'm trying my hardest to get everything done so I can get these cards. You got to play a lot, you got to grind a lot, and I am here for that challenge to try to make all 10. But with that, if I can't get all 10, Adam Fantilli is my first not really concerned about or not really gonna make. If I need to leave one out, Adam Fantilli will be it. So out of the 10, I would say Adam Fantilli is 10th, and he has good skating, good shooting. His shooting is really good, so it makes him valuable. But when you look at power forward, isn't really a synergy people are activating. So maybe you can get it activated. If you can, go for Fantilli. His face-off being 92, leave him outside of the face-off picture, and then that puts him at a winger, and I think the other ones are built a little better. So I have Adam Fantilli in 10th. Now, I did build Jake Sanderson because I really wanted to try him out. People have been saying they really like him. And Jake Sanderson, he's a good-looking card. He's a good looking card. So I did build him. I just built him, right? So I didn't get to try him yet, but I want to try him. His stats look good. His shot was the thing that keeps him at 9 for me. His shot is one of those things that his accuracy is pretty low. His defensive awareness and body check keeps him propped up. 91 body check, 94 defensive awareness. It's all pretty good. So I'm happy with it. He's got the high endurance, which is nice. And his shot power is not bad. But Jake Sanderson for me would be 9. And again, I'm not saying he's bad. All these cards are going to be good. I'm just saying when I'm putting them in a tier of cards I want, he is 9th out of all of them. And the same thing with Sanderson with that shooting accuracy. I'm going to hit Brandon Montour with the same thing. Brandon Montour is a good card. I have been using him. I don't know why that says 0. Maybe I have to go to my lineup for that. We'll check that out after. I have been using him since week 1. He's been a very good card. He's very fast, jumps up in the play very well, and he has that speed to catch up and come back. So he's a very good card. If you want him, go out and get him. Like I said, you should try to get all of them, but he would be 8th on my list. And then coming across to 7th on my list is going to be Dan Boyle. I haven't built him yet. I'm trying to get to him. He is a little shorter, but he's got a better shot. So he's got that skating you like. He's got that defense and body checking that you like. And then his accuracy is much better than Montour and then Sanderson, as he's got 94 accuracy and the same power. So I really like this Dan Boyle. I'm going to build him, and I can't wait to build him. He is the next guy I need to build, and I am 389s away. So when I can get those 389s just by grinding out this game over this next week, he will be on my team, and I'll get to use him. And chances are he will be on my second pairing, and Montour will be on my third pairing. I might even put him on the first pairing above Cale Makar. We'll have to wait and see. But this Dan Boyle is going to be number 6. Sorry, number 7. By the way, Dan Boyle was number 7 because Nikas is number 6. I just looked at that. That was way wrong. Nikas, like the Fantilli, has 94 shooting. Great winger card, but he has playmaking forward, which is decent. I would rather playmaking forward than power forward. So this is a decent one to have. And that puts Nikas a little bit ahead of me. 6'2", 189 is not bad. His speed, everything is great. His shooting is good enough. This card is phenomenal, but his shooting for me is what keeps him down on this list out of everyone else. Now, I keep bringing up shooting, but Scott Niedermayer plays extremely well. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you look at a card and the card doesn't look phenomenal. Like 88 body checking isn't good. His 90 shooting accuracy isn't good. Sometimes you just look at a card and you're like, this card doesn't look... Sorry about that. Dogs went a little ham there. I lost my train of thought. But sometimes when you're using a card, it feels way better or performs way better on the ice than the stats when you look at it. And yes, his shot is bad. His body checking is bad, but for some reason, this card out here on the ice is always in the right spot. He's always making good shots and he's always playing well, but we'll look at his stats right after this. And then the fourth best card is gotta be Mike Modano. Mike Modano's unbelievable. Speed, skating, shooting, shot, face off, all of it, right? He's got a good shot. And then he comes with a two-way forward, which boosts up his face-off and his endurance a little bit. So that is a dynamite set of synergies to have. So I like this Mike Modano, but the other three are just so much better. They're just so much better. But Mike Modano is an absolute stallion. I'm not saying you have to build the other three over Mike if you like Mike. But if I had to order them, Mike would be fourth. And then third, this might come as a bit of a surprise, because when I was in my video talking about these cards yesterday, I had Owen Tippett as probably the best card from week 2. Now, with that being said, he is not. He looks unbelievable. He is 99 speed. He has unbelievable shooting, unbelievable everything. And the face-off's low because he's a winger, props up everything else to make him that unbelievable card. And shooting boost to prop that up, or sniper forward to prop that up exactly where we want it. This card is exactly what you're looking for the longevity of a card in this set, right? Unbelievable speed, unbelievable shooting. This card will be dominant until April, May, even longer. Who knows? But this card's fantastic and you'll have him on your team forever. That's why I think he's an absolute must build and is 3. But the other 2 guys, in my opinion, are way better. Now, when I'm talking about Bill Guerin doesn't have the shooting of Owen Tippett, but I'm going to show you their stats just to show you how it's been going so far. But Bill Guerin has that dog in him. Like there is some areas on the ice where you can just not get the puck. Like I'll be skating around, right? I'll be skating around with Tippett. He doesn't have that dog in him. I'll be skating around with Bill Guerin and the card just doesn't quit. Even when you select another player, he is still bumping people taking the puck. He is by far the most noticeable player outside of Peter Bondra, who is obviously number 1. He is the most noticeable player out of all of them. That's why he is here. And he's just got that dog in him, and I don't know how to explain it. But shooting, body checking, defensive awareness, strength, balance, speed, he's got it all. And this card is phenomenal. Is his shooting a little low? Yes, but 95 against 97, 94 against 96. Are you really going to notice it? Probably not. And he still puts home the big ones, and he is an unbelievable player. But with that being said, we're going to put Peter Bondra at number 1. And it's for the same reason I thought I would like Tippett. His shooting is unbelievable. But again, it's just above Guerin, and he's a lefty, right? That's the biggest one for me, is he's a lefty. I'm better with lefties than righties, so take that as it will. If you are better with righties or righty-lefty doesn't matter to you, Bill Guerin would probably be your number 1 guy. But Peter Bondra, my number 1 guy. I think that is the way the list needs to be. I think that is a perfect list in my opinion, and I want your guys' opinion and feedback on that. So top 4. My top 4, Bondra, Guerin, Tippett, Modano. Who do you guys got? But let's go see how they're playing on my team. So, like I said, we got Bill Guerin, Mike Modano, and Bondra. I love that line. Bill Guerin in 4 games is 1 goal, but it's not the goal that I'm looking at. It's that he is always that third man to touch the puck before it goes in the net. Like he gets you the puck back. You make a couple of passes, it's in the back of the net, and he doesn't get a point for it. but he is the guy that will get you that puck back. And when you're getting into the zone, this is what Brady Tkachuk could have been with a little bit more speed, because Brady Tkachuk is awesome. You can't knock him off the puck, but Guerin can carry the puck with speed and be hard to knock off of it. That's why I think he's so good. And he'll stay on my first line for a while, and he bumped Tippett down to the second. Mike Modano, so far, I'm not smart. I was covering the stats. Mike Modano so far in 59 games has 19 goals and 16 assists with a plus 23. Mike just got on the first line, so we're going to have to wait and see how that changes up, if anything different happens. But Hendrik Zetterberg was on the first line. Now we got Modano with Guerin and Bondra. We're going to see if those old veterans can really pull it together. And then Peter Bondra has also played 59 games. He's got 12 goals with 19 assists and a plus 46. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy for the guy just to never be on the ice when I'm getting scored on. That shows you how good these cards are with their speed defensively, that they can just whip around the ice, pick up pucks, and never get scored on because they're so good. And then Owen Tippett, 4 games, 3 assists, but he is very, very unnoticeable for me so far. 4 games is a very small sample size, and he has the opportunity to get himself back on the first line. But if Bill Guerin keeps playing with that dog in him and he keeps getting those pucks back, he ain't going anywhere. But 4 games, 3 assists, plus 3. Marty Necas is somebody that people have been saying they're very happy with. 59 games, 11 goals, 19 assists, plus 30. He's consistent. He's okay. He's good. He's fun to use. But I haven't had the success that some people have said they're having with him. That's why he's probably not higher on my list. Brandon Montour, 59 games, a plus 59. He's got 9 goals with 32 assists. He's a great puck carrier. I set everything back to my defense, and then I try to get something down low. So he touches the puck a lot, takes shots, and when he does, goes in. That accuracy has him spraying it all over the place. That's why he's so low in the rankings. And the fear of the accuracy is the same thing about Jake Sanderson. Haven't played a game with him yet. And then Scott Niedermayer, 59 games, 12 goals, 14 assists, 22 for plus minus. So he's a good card. Like I said, he plays way better than he looks, and he has more goals than Brandon Montour. And Brandon Montour plays on the first line. He plays on the second line with Cale Makar as his partner, right? So he's doing his job. He's doing his work, and you love to see it. Warp speed, guys. Those are the rankings. That's my top 10. I want to know your top 10, your 10 best, right? I want to know who you like out of all the MSPs. Give me your top 3. I can't wait to see what you guys got in the comment section down below. And hey, I'm going to be doing a team review / flex, whatever we're calling it, coming up here tomorrow. So if you want to get your team in there, or even ask a question, what warp speed card fits on my team the best, put that in the Discord, guys, and I will try to get every team in there. But thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Until next time, ciao, ciao.